Bart, what's causing your ooga booga talk? My special little guy's noogle has turned to Google. The whole town's gone nuts. Security cameras, mysterious vans, crop circles. There's got to be a connection. Maybe the police know something. Oh.
I'll get my favorite costume after the...
You need it anyway.
I will be needing it. Oh yeah, this is... I'm being risky.
And as you can see, Mars's level is the first level.
It's the first level at night, but now there's a subtle difference. So, okay. There we go. So, here we go. Going good. Going
Show me
good.
where the crop circle is. There's got to be a clue to curing Bart.
Ah, that's cute. I'd love to help, but I got sugar withdrawal real bad. The donut store is closed, and I got a monkey on my back screaming for Crawler. Oh, he's screaming.
Oh yeah, you have to hit the donut truck, and again, speed runs can trap the vehicle, but I'm
That's
gonna...
how they do most of the missions like this, isn't it?
Yes, because if you trap these things, you win.
Well, that's gonna cost me. Now I wish I had insurance.
It's literally the best way to win. I just haven't practiced trapping. Ow.
You got it.
Almost had it. Oh, come on.
Shoot to the metal.
What that quote? Okay. Cause you see, I'm not doing good.
You're over halfway there. If you keep doing things like that, you're about to win. You just need 2 more.
Oh.
1 more.
No, no. Okay. Come on.
Is the game actually driving through here? Now is the hard part.
That's why speed runs. This is a sort of that. This is why speedruns trap vehicles and stuff, because this game kind of that would have been short if I hit it. Oh, come on. I might be able to make it. No, 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 I was right there. God damn it. I can get my favorite costume after this.
Boy,
Okay.
busybody housewife, you sure get results. That crop circle's at Cletus's shack. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a truck full of donuts to eat. I'm gonna need a lot of coffee.
Okay. We're by the Quickie Mart and a soda machine, so I'm just gonna... Shops are the same. Soda machines and stuff reset. I'm going to get my favorite costume. And in Marge's level, you need 2 costumes. So I need at least both of those. You'll see my favorite costume in a minute here. And a lot of the gags are the same. My favorite costume is police.
Which is needed later.
As is the inmate one.
In fact, I think you're going to need the inmate one soon.
And I don't think I have enough money for the 3rd costume. Oh, I barely have enough. So now I desperately need money to get the vehicles and stuff. So I'm not going to be able to get the vehicles until I get a bunch of security wasps and stuff. I can hear one, but I'm not. The Canyon Arrow is a pretty solid car, all things considered, so. Okay.
Excuse me.
I don't care if you is from New York. You ain't taking pictures of R.G. Crapitude for no magazine. No what?
No, Cletus, it's me, Marge. Marge. Marge Simpson, at your service.
Okay. You're just supposed to follow Cletus and he'll just drop items. Oh! While we're just talking about things things related to Hit and Run, I can talk about Donut Mod.
Oh yeah, Donut Mod.
So, there was a devoted enough fan community of Hit and Run to, basically, they figured out how the game works and they modded the PC version. It's called Donut Mod, and it is a challenging and, in my opinion, kind of bullshit mod. I've seen it.
And can we use that to segue into the thing we brought up in Lisa's level, but didn't really go anywhere with?
What?
I was saying, was you bringing up that in Donut Mod? Can we use that thing we said we were going to talk about in Lisa's level? We actually didn't end up talking about.
Yeah, if you want some... Should we just talk about the controversy?
I don't know.
Last night before sleeping, me and Carson were kind of discussing game design and just kind of road rage principles of things.
And I'll use this to bring up for the 5 of you that are watching and the 5 of you that are also probably watching the Block of Melee. At a point in that I brought up I don't really like Shovel Knight, and I don't. At best, I think the game is average, but at worst, I think it actually takes the worst from the NES. Alright.
I got hit and run, but the mission canceled it. So.
So yeah, that will be the controversial internet opinion. I don't like Shovel Knight.
I also don't like Shovel Knight.
You've got to help me.
Okay. I've told you this.
Oh, sorry. I thought you was a city slicker. But I ain't telling you nothing.
Okay.
Listen, you help us with the harvest.
Harvest? If I'm going to be doing yard...
Well, we can talk about the Shovel Knight thing in a minute here.
My next mission will be to get mud stains out of green rayon.
Told you. You need the prisoner outfit for this.
And you need the prisoner outfit, I think, for one other thing. Fortunately, I bought it. So, while we're walking, because it's right over here. Okay, so... Like, a lot of people loved Shovel Knight, but I played it, and I really didn't like the game, and my main reason... I feel it's just kind of a collective of problems I have with the NES era. And because it's a collective of things I don't like about the
Betty wins the race.
any. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna let the mission start, and then we're gonna finish this point. And even if I have to cut, I'm leaving this point in at the very least. Okay, so a lot of people loved
We need them ketchup.
Shovel Knight, but it's you know. Oh yeah, this is a weird thing. I'm mincing my words because I couldn't remember where it's supposed to go. Use it, circle around. Shovel Knight was loved by a lot of people, but I hated it, and Carson also hated it.
I said I find it okay.
Well,
Because my problem was that I think the game was...
oh yeah, I missed. Oh crap.
I think the game was mostly okay until the last few stages where it starts to over-rely on instant kill spikes. Which the game had no reason to implement outside of the fact that the NES would do that.
And the game's controls are designed like it's a 2-button NES. You can fix that in the options, but the controls for default should have been designed with multiple.
And you can naturally use L and R to cycle the weapons, but you have to turn on X to use the weapons.
You also have no up attack.
Oh yeah. That's going to be a weird point people are not going to understand, but I'm aware that most NES games, because of technical limits, couldn't allow you to attack directly upwards. But on modern hardware, a technical limit like that shouldn't exist. You have no reason to use the limits Castlevania had as technical limits. It'd be...
Oh, come on. Okay. I'm just gonna cut back to that. And then we can continue our point. I know how to do the mission now. We're about to win, too. Stupid Cletus truck. Okay, back again. Trying to line this up.
Stop that nonsense.
No. Okay.
Oh, dog dang it.
I just had that pink thing.
This is real fine.
Damn it. I'm wasting so much time.
Finish fast.
Okay, I'm probably gonna lose. Oh, wait. You just have to escape the black sedan. Again, I can just cut past.
Get that whoop-de-rig off the road.
Oh no, I got 5 hound dogs.
I would have done the tire fire jump, but I just wouldn't have made it. We should. Oh, come on. Okay. Now you drive to Cletus's house, which is right here. So, that wasn't that bad. Okay.
Now about your query.
We
Grandpappy done seed one of them corn.
we need to finish the point we were talking about. I just cut because I was trying to win.
Yeah.
What?
Need to
Yes.
try around the
Okay.
graveyard.
Thanks, Cletus.
'Twan't nothing.
Okay.
How about that?
So, on. Gonna get a.
Having 3 kids really slows you down.
Yeah, Marta's. It's a decent enough vehicle.
Man.
So, what we were saying before that awkward and unfortunate loss, Shovel Knight's design mentality, so I'm probably just going to leave this in just so I can explain this and I can grasp stuff. Shovel Knight's design mentality feels like, okay, the graveyard's right here, but I want to change costumes and I can make this point, then I can just mission select.
Tush. Whoop. My bad. Very good.
Okay, yeah, there's a bonus mission. Okay. I'm leaving this in to make my point. Shovel Knight's design mentality feels like something that would be done only because it's mimicking the NES era, and it's like the NES would have instant kill spikes, so Shovel Knight has instant kill spikes. The NES didn't have the sprites to do like up attacks or diagonals and stuff unless it was custom sprites, so Shovel Knight doesn't have up sprites. Instead of referencing the NES era and making it modern, it plays like it's an NES game, which is a bad thing in my opinion. A really bad thing. And Carson, stop talking.
You were
I know.
100%.
Excuse me, Hans Moleman. Could you help
This mission starts off kind of
I'm
obnoxious.
hiding from the police. If the police find me out past curfew, they'll throw me in jail. I won't survive another night in jail.
Well, I was wondering if you've ever seen a crop circle.
Talk to Abe. He mentioned crop circles once. Hurry
Okay.
up and get to the home before the
So-
police lock the doors.
This mission starts off kind of unfair.
Stay out of my way.
It's a race and you're not in your car. That's fair. What I've learned about game design mentality. Hold on, I think Chief Wiggum doesn't take this shortcut. Oh no, he does. Damn. Damn.
The game's playing hardball now. This is level 4.
He crashed. Okay. Okay, what I was... I didn't grow up... Oh yeah, the end of the race is right here. These missions are going by super quick. Good God! We're on what, mission 5? Yeah, then I'll beat mission 6 and then I'll do cleanup. Damn, barely have time to make my point. Snapping through these. Okay, I can make my point in the next mission. We'll have a minute.
Grandpa, do you know anything about crop circles?
What? Huh? I can't tell you about crop circles right now. Those lousy renegades stole my pills. Without my ag relief, I'll start fighting nurses. You don't need the lawsuit. You darn rickets and crop circles and ag relief.
Oh, dear.
Okay.
Marge Simpson, at your service.
Okay, I'm trying to remember what this mission is. Oh, yeah. Okay, so back to... When I was younger, we had an NES, but... I was young and only kind of messed around with it. I didn't play much. So, because of that, I didn't grow up with the system. Because of this, a lot of NES and SNES era design mentality are just things that I don't find good or fair.
How could you pull against
Most people who have gaming, hold on, yeah, mention my words.
Check it out, man. Everyone's got an interview with
Yeah.
the guy who invented the wah-wah pedal.
Okay, most people that grew up in the NES or SNES era, they'll defend it and just,
that's gonna
oh yeah, this is a crazy mission. So, but oh damn it. Most people who grew up in this era really, they'll defend the NES era because it's, okay, the car made a beeline, it went back around. It's the era they know, so because it's the era they know, and it's just kind of how they feel games should be, which is interesting to me because as someone that just kind of, oh god damn it, wow, I'll probably leave that in because I was making a point. Basically what I was trying to say, people who grew up with the NES and SNES oftentimes say games are too easy now, or too hand-holding, or too lax, but they're used to, and they defend an era that, mostly because of its technical limits, maintained a kind of, in some cases, not really helpable, unfair ability. This mission is... this mission's terrible. So, basically, what I'm trying to say... Okay, I'm doing better this time. Oh, this is a fun time because I was talking about games being hard or easy. This is a fun time to bring up something. A lot of people talk about the NES being hard, but a lot of people don't know that Famicom games, because of the disc system... Oh, damn it. Because of the disc system, Famicom games often had better saving and continues, but Japan didn't have a good rental market.
Actually, it was illegal to rent games in Japan. I believe it still is.
Okay, I've got one more pill. Task complete. Now I've got to avoid the... Okay. Basically, Japan didn't really have, you know, a rental market. So, because Japan didn't have a rental market, a lot of their games... Oh yeah, now I have to escape the van. There's an easy way to do it. You come down here and then I pop out at about... Okay. Okay, I'm trying to make a point, but I'm also... Wait, aren't we right at the retirement? Yeah, okay. I didn't remember the map. Basically, the NES, a lot of games for the NES and SNES were made harder. Because they were made harder, this leads to a, okay. Yeah, we're still in the middle of the mission. Because they were made harder in America to kind of artificially extend the rental market, when a lot of people look at an old game and go, it was always this hard. No, the the Famicom and Super Famicom versions were likely easier than the NES version.
You want to go to an example of a game being made harder because of the rental market, and this has been stated by the developers. The Lion King game for the Super Nintendo, the developers were forced by Disney to make the second level the hardest in the game so kids couldn't beat the game in one rental. Another good example is Streets of Rage 3. Do not play the American version.
Oh, I went the complete wrong way.
And you're not on a timer.
Yeah, you're right, and we were talking. So basically, because the NES era was artificially extended in difficulty, a lot of people look back on the NES era and go, oh, it's always been this hard. But that's because they were trying to inflate rentals, so as a kid...
Oh, no, it's gonna
I love this
Jog
scene.
your memory.
Huh? What?
For the last freaking time, tell me about the crop circles.
There I was surrounded by Tojo and his Nazi henchmen, when one of them, a raccoon as I recall, hits me with a banjo. Now, I never reasoned with a raccoon, let alone a Nazi one, so I...
Grandpa, what does this have to do with the crop circle?
Not a thing! Where was
I
I?
love
Right,
this scene.
now, the first time I rode in a water car... Okay. It was so long ago that I'll have to describe it in sepia tone.
tone.
Well, as I recall, it was sort of a cosmic kind of thing. Shaped kind of like a planet with an old-fashioned radio antenna coming off it.
A planet with an antenna? That sounds awfully familiar. I think it was at the Quickie Mart. That's it. It was on a bottle of pop. Maybe that will jog Bart's memory.
We're almost done with Mars's level. Well, the missions. So, yeah, so.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, mission 6. After this, I have to do cleanup. And I've got the correct costume. You have to go to Bart's room, which is a new entrance area back here, and I'm just gonna ignore that obvious card to get the Bart.
And the obvious gags.
Basically, while we're kind of, again, talking, so,
Bart, do you recognize this?
to go back to the reason I was trying,
They gave us some of that up in the yellow spaceship. They're using it to make the town go crazy.
Oh, thank God! You snapped out of your trance. I was so worried.
Later, I'm going to the arcade.
This conspiracy goes all the way to the top. I need
Yeah.
a little extra firepower as Officer Marge.
but I got the costume, so. Now what you're supposed to do to start the mission is this. This mission always gave me shit because you're actually just supposed to run. See? Okay, so now is a good time to make the point I've been kind of dancing on. What I was trying to say this entire time is because I grew up with late GameCube era type stuff. I don't look at checkpoints or saving or, God forbid, tutorials as a inconvenience, and I missed a thing here.
Well, not late GameCube. We got the GameCube in 2003. Wait, was it 2003 or was it 2004? I can't remember.
Okay. You just run in this mission. We got it in the 2003, 2004.
It was Christmas of one of those years, so I should be
Okay.
able to remember it.
Just double jump.
This was in fact, as I brought up in like part 1, a game we got with the GameCube. This Sonic Mega Collection, and wasn't it Spyro Year of the...
Oh, come on.
You know, the Dragonfly.
Okay. No, you always think... No. You always think we got Enter the Dragonfly with the GameCube? That's when you, Dad, and Joseph went camping. Okay, I'm doing really good. Basically... Oh, yeah. You want to get me started on things. I don't see tutorials, checkpoints, and, like, fair saving as a detriment to game design. I'm doing wonderful. Got this mission licked. Yeah, I win. Damn.